Y'all are going to have to absolutely forgive me. Goodness, I forgot. It was First Friday, y'all. So, let me see. Hold on. See if YouTube is going to push out the live. Y'all letting people know I'm here yet? Y'all letting people know I'm here? Hey, who's there? How y'all doing? Do. Hey, Daphne. Girl, please forgive me. I just happened to I was uploading a short video, and I just happened to see a comment by Erica talking about where are you, and I'm like, where am I supposed to be? And then I realized, oh no, it's First Friday. I'm supposed to be live an hour ago. My bad, y'all. Y'all know Umi never forgets. Umi never forgets, but I guess I just got my days of the week mixed up, which happens often, but I never get my live nights mixed up. Okay, so I wasn't gonna let it slide because I am accountable to what I meant to do here. Okay. So hey CD, welcome. Daphne, I'm doing good, girl. Just lost in the sauce of life, I guess, because I was like, ooh, I get what I thought I had 3 days off, honey. I didn't have no time off. How y'all doing? Man, this is bright on my eyes. My eyes been super sensitive. Well, all of my senses, because I am just, I told y'all last time. Hey Kiki. I told y'all last time how I've been just really going through those spiritual upgrades, so everything is sensitive. I'm shorting out electric stuff. My phone is glitching, just all kind of stuff, just energy overload around here, man. I'm trying to keep it all together. Trying to keep from floating off into the ether. How's you guys this week been? Y'all ready for the weekend? I'm probably only going to be on for an hour tonight. We're going to see, though. Since I'm already late. I'm doing good, CD. I'm glad you're doing good. Unless you were talking to Daphne, but you guys forgot to hit that like button. Hit that like button on your way in. We are clearing the energy. And then I'm going to do a collective reading, okay? But I'm going to do a love reading. It's Friday night. Some people just got paid. They probably going on dates. They trying to see if this person is for them, okay? So I ordered some new stuff for my reading table because the personal readings that I've been booking lately have been very intense, and I just want to really set the atmosphere for that. So that's been really nice, just really lovely. If you guys have not had a personal reading or have not had one recently, since my gift has been just becoming more and more heightened, you definitely want to do that. Now, if you are on the list to be grandfathered in, then you'll need to email me. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Hit that thumbs up and fire up the comments, okay? Let's see if we can get this live pushed out. But if you are on the list, I sent you an email letting you know whether or not you are grandfathered in at the old prices. Then whenever you want a reading, you'll need to let me know so that I can send you a special link to pay a special price, okay? Because the prices have gone up. I told y'all they would. So the prices have gone up, but also the time as well. I'm no longer offering 30-minute readings because they never go 30 minutes and I end up going over and not getting paid for my extra time. So I was like, I may as well just go ahead and charge up front, because I'm not the kind of person that can just give a quick in-depth reading. Even when I try to do them here on the channel, they end up being long anyway. Is this a no contact message? Somebody's in love. It looks like this is a one-sided thing. It looks like one person's in love and another person isn't. So, wow. Have you guys... Okay, I see 8 people in the room and I don't see but 3 likes. That is so rude. Okay, yeah. This is a one-sided thing here. Yeah. Wow. Whoever this person is, they missing the heck out of you. Okay, or you're missing the heck out of them. But we're starting off with, you're the love of my life. I want you in my life. But the other person is saying, my silence is a gift. So take this either way it goes, right? This is like a dialogue. You're so special to me. No, you drain me. Don't wait for me. And then the other person is, give me a second chance. And you're like, no, I've gained clarity and insight. And the other person is, no, come be with me. I can't take this anymore. Like, they are literally, hit that thumbs up, you guys. Hit that like button, okay? Just for the sake of courtesy. Yeah, it's like this person is saying, you bring me joy. Your happiness matters to me. You give me life. They really believe this is a true love connection. Hey, Najala. Okay, but honey, whoever is the person in love, you're the only person who believes it's love. The distance, yeah, this is a no contact message. I knew that's what I was reading. But the distance is growing. Okay? So that person that is not with you is like, they believe God is guiding them. They have received some sort of clarity and insight that this relationship is not the one. So if you are in love with somebody that has gone no contact and they're not giving you anything, or they're giving you mixed messages, go ahead and let them go. Okay? Because you can't put this in a time machine. All right? This is not good for you. It is not good. And if you're the person who knows that this other person isn't for you, don't give any more mixed messages. Okay? Even if you're unable to express your feelings, just go ahead and cut it off. Okay? Just go ahead and cut it off, and don't string them along. Don't feed your ego. Here it is again. My silence is a gift. Okay? So it really is, if you have gone no contact with somebody who you're just not ready. All right? You're just not ready. You're not in the place where you can be with them righteously. So if you've gone no contact with somebody who says they love you, they really do, but you're not in the place. You're not in the place where you can actually be there for them in the way that they need, because they are super duper in love with you. Okay? You guys, if my makeup looks ghosty tonight, hey Apkari, if my makeup looks ghosty tonight, that's because it's barely there, honey. I went in dust, and barely. So that's what we got going on. Okay, I didn't do nothing with my hair. I washed it and put this headband on it today when in the shower. It was, when I say I've been chilling today, honey, I had to deal with them doggone maintenance folks. You guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share the live. Kiki, you said that was so accurate. Wonderful. I'm glad we're getting some accuracy around here. You know, I'm always going to try to tell y'all, I'm always going to give you the juice. We got any members in here tonight? Because y'all know it's members night. Thank you, Kiki. Y'all know it's members night, so members get priority. Did I pin that comment? Let me see, did I pin that comment? Let me pin it real quick. I don't know where my members at. They probably came looking for me and I wasn't here. Najala, you say you're healing yourself. That's good. It's the only way to make it is through healing. I'm over healing, honey. I'm at a place now where I done decided I'm healed, and I'm just living like it regardless of what it looked like. I'm just over all the stuff. You know what I mean? I have a bioenergetics therapy session coming up Monday, and that should be interesting, because I did kind of challenge him the last time we had a session. I was like, at what point do like people get to where they just know they're okay? Like, is this gonna be a thing forever? Because I ain't gonna be doing this. I'm healing for you know what I mean? I've been on a healing journey since 2018, you know, and I'm just over it. Like, okay, I mean, I'm healed, doggone it. I just didn't decide it. And I don't let nobody bother me. I don't even let myself bother me. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, okay? I'm trying to see if any members are going to come along so we can go ahead and do them a reading. You guys, I believe you can still become a member. It's only $9.99 a month. And this is the first of the month, so this is the first Friday. So you get this is the perfect time to join at the beginning of the month. So you can still hit that membership, collapse the video, and hit join. Okay. So that's what we're doing tonight. And if I don't have no members that pop up who want to read, I don't know what we're gonna do here for the next hour, because that's what I showed up for, the members. It's members only. It's a private party. That's a blues song. Y'all know that blues song, Members Only? It's really talking about hey Queen Soul. It's really talking about the broken heart, a broken heart club. Ooh, child, I was charging my crystals. Y'all can't really see them because of the lighting. But yeah, I've had to keep the light. I can't take a lot of light these days. Now, Jolly, you say you've been on your healing journey since 2019. Yeah, honey, it's at some point though, it seems like it gets exhausting. And you know, because when you think about the body, right? Let's say, you know, it's something that's not chronic, right? Like maybe the flu or something like that. And when you get the flu, you don't think, oh, I'm going to be healing from the flu forever. You know what I mean? So healing from trauma or toxicity or heartbreak, you know, stuff like that, it doesn't, are we qualifying that as a chronic illness or the flu? Because even some chronic illnesses can be cured or sent into remission, right? So I just decided, you know, my trauma, my heartbreak, all that stuff, it's not chronic. You know, I done took all the medicine I'm gonna take. You feel me? I just stand my ground at this point. No, you're not gonna break my heart. You know what I mean? No, you're not going to bully me. No, I'm not going to get in my feelings about stuff that ain't going to matter in 10 minutes. If I need to break down and cry about something, I'm going to shed my tears and then I'm going to go back to my life because this ain't going to break me. You know, I had a childhood traumatic memory come back to me while I was in the shower the other day. I was like, where the hell is this coming from? Literally something that happened to me 51 years ago. 51 years ago. Hey, Michael. 51 years ago, this happened to me. And I'm in the shower. Dude, I'm singing. I'm like, ain't nobody don't ask me. I'm just so fresh, so clean. You know, just lathering up my hair. And then all of a sudden, bam, memory comes back. Breaks me down, y'all. In the shower. I'm in there, broke down. To the point where I had to get out of the shower and call my ex-boyfriend for him to come over here and hold me so that I literally wouldn't break. Okay? And he let me cry, and he let me cry, and he let me cry. And then I had to send him home because I was getting horny. But anyway, because he's an ex for a reason. But no, let me get back. I be so fast. Y'all need to quit. Let me stop. Don't make me. I need to put my fan on. I'm hot now. But but yeah, so come to find out, I'm asking my spirit team, like, what is this? Because I dealt with this. I dealt with this, right? But I had never cried over none of that stuff. Thank you, Najala. I had never cried over any of it. I've told these stories about things that have happened in my childhood. I've told them many times throughout the years. Sometimes when I'm telling them, people are looking at me like, is she crazy? Don't she know that's not like normal? Or there, one time I was telling a story about something that happened to me as a kid to a friend of mine. She's a nurse, and you know, me and her were like this. And I'm telling this story and I'm laughing, right? And she's looking at me, and I get to the end of the story and I'm like, and she's looking at me and she says, you know, that's really sad, right? And I was like, oh, like it just didn't dawn on me that, yeah, that's a sad story. That's really bad. You know what I mean? And so when I was in the shower, this memory comes back and it breaks me down. And then, but really what kept breaking me was the fact that all the things that happened like that, similar, you know, we're talking pedos, okay, that happened like that, similar, all of those memories started flooding back with it. So every time one would hit me, I go down, and then I get punched with another one and I go down. And it's like they just kept coming. The hits just kept on coming. Okay. Hi, Nancy. Your name is Cinia. It's nice to meet you too in Japan. Welcome. So, you know, I'm just taking hit after hit after hit, and I'm like, I'm not going to survive this. I'm not going to survive it. So I called him so that I could have some support because my niece was at work. And, you know, when you're having moments like that, if you can be in a situation where you are not alone, then that's good. If you do feel like you're alone and you can't call anybody, you just need to start crying out, start praying, asking your angels to come hold you. You need somebody with you, okay? And you need to know you're not alone. So yeah, I'm going through that, and I'm asking my spirit team, like, why this, why now? And they literally showed me that he had died in that moment. The person who had done the first memory to me, he had died in that moment. And so that was my system releasing the energetic signature of him within my body in this realm. And so when his signature left, all of them left. Y'all, when I say I was so happy, I've been light as a feather and free as a bird, honey. Because Like I said, I had never cried over any of that stuff. To me, it was just life. I've been through so much trauma, didn't recognize that this isn't normal. You feel me? So I mean, I knew it wasn't normal, but I didn't recognize that it didn't have to be my normal. And the reason that it had to be him was because he was the only one that went full penetration, right? Like big 17-year-old, very large boy, and I'm a 3-year-old, okay? And he was the only one who went like full. Okay, I can't say too much on YouTube, but that left a trace on me. You feel me? And so yeah, once he died and that was broken, y'all, when I say happy, joy, you can't let it out. Najala, I was there once too, when I was fighting the law trying to save my boy when he was falsely accused. I had been trying to get help, and nobody would help me, right? And so what I did was I went to like a city council meeting, trying to get somebody there to talk to me. Thank you, CD. But I trying to get them to listen. Nobody would listen, and I left out of there, and I cried and I cried and I cried. I don't know when I had sobbed that hard, and I cried all my tears. I cried every tear from back when to never. Okay, and once I got to that last tear, I put my chin up, put my shoulders back, put my chest out, and I walked to my car. And I drove home, and I was up till 5 a.m. crafting my plan to get him exonerated. And it took me 2 years to be able to cry again. I thought I would never be able to cry again. Honestly, I really did. And I still to this day couldn't tell you what it was that made me be able to cry again, because I just honestly thought I would never. But it'll happen when it needs to, Najala. It'll happen when it needs to. You guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. Can we fire up the comments, guys? Can we get the comments fired up here so that we can see if we can get... I'm trying to see where the members at. Erica commented, and she was like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "Girl, what does she mean? Where am I? It's the second Friday. Whole time is first Friday." Hey, Christy. Whole time is first Friday. Okay. I guess I'll do another collective reading. Let's see what comes up. Let me get a different kind of cards here. Let's see what comes up. I'm not doing any personals tonight unless members come through. Okay, y'all. But we'll do another collective here. I need to get my fan. Y'all hold a minute. Oh, yeah, Shantae, yes, ma'am. Because who was that? Somebody I was sharing. Life Jennings has a song, and there's this thing where he says, crying is like taking your soul to the laundromat. You know, sometimes, Shantae, for me, it's crying. Sometimes if it's a scoop of ice cream or a piece of chicken. Okay. I bet I know how to save a life. Okay. Let me get my fan, y'all. Because talking about that boy made me hot. Yeah, talking about that boy made me hot. Y'all, he's supposed to come over tomorrow to help me. He's supposed to come over tomorrow. Fire up the comments, guys, and hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? He's supposed to come over tomorrow to help me help me put together a piece of furniture. Well, put it together for me, honey, because that's man's work. I don't do it. And oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Cause woo, when I say your girl been feeling things, y'all think when y'all be ovulating that y'all be having them feelings? Wait till you get menopause. Girl, y'all think they call us cougars for nothing? Ain't no way. Be ready to pounce all day or day. Okay. Well, I don't know. That maybe that's just me, because some women say their libido goes away at menopause. But I've never had that issue, period. I just ain't. Okay. Oh, hearts to you, Najala. All right now, come on, give us some. Give us something, give us something. Ooh. If there's somebody here that's been wanting a promotion at work because you've been coming up with innovative ideas, or you have exceptional ability, you're very extraordinary there, then that's on the horizon for you, because you have been feeling kind of unloved at work. You've been kind of feeling like they don't really appreciate you. Even though you put in a lot of hard work, you perform immaculately. Hello, Ernest. Welcome back, sweetheart. Yeah, you perform immaculately, but you just haven't been getting the recognition that you deserve. But your angels are on your side, right? And they're orchestrating things so you can get what's coming to you and get it right. All right. Yeah, there's a mutual friend at work who's going to advocate for you in this regard. That's awesome, because yeah, your angels, your guardians, they're, especially if you've been complaining. I'm hearing they're tired of you complaining. Yeah, Najala, I only have hot flashes when I don't eat right. This is amazing. Like this is somebody who's been on the job for a while. This is not somebody who just got a new job. You've been on this job for a long time. You have a lot of experience either at this job or in your field. So it's time for you to really start getting paid what you're worth, okay? Because you definitely are someone who is very grounded and stable in that job field, and someone who brings a lot of old world, quote unquote, knowledge to the job, okay? CD, you said that could be you, not gonna lie. Well, the genius card did come out, and you know for sure that, oh, Najala, you're 60. Okay. And you still getting hot flashes? That's interesting. Well, CD, we know you're a genius. Okay. Have you been, well, not you specifically, but whoever this is for. Hey, Divine Loves. Well, I know. Have you been kind of like doing the workaholic thing? Oh my gosh. Whoever you are, you're very sensational at your job. And you really bring a very grounded presence, right? But you're also very not upfront with it, right? You just kind of, kind of hang back. You don't like dress snazzy. You don't do all the things. You just kind of hang back and let your work speak for you. But you bring a lot of comfort to people there. Okay. Yeah, the boss is not good. Whoever your boss is, they not good people. Najali, you said, but you've sowed so many wonderful seeds here that your spirit team is not going to allow you not to get a harvest here. Okay. Yeah, absolutely amazing. You're a real problem solver. Like you really make this place go. Okay. You're always coming up with abstract solutions or concrete solutions, just complex ideas, right? You're very good with the technology. So this if this reading is for you, you can just get ready, honey, because you are about to finally get the love and recognition you deserve there. Okay, and if not there, if you want to go somewhere else, the field is wide open for you. You will be well received. Okay. Uh, you say you guess you're not eating right at all. I don't know. Maybe just my body chemistry or the fact that I stay hot all the time. So maybe, yeah, I saw Divine Love. Divine, you ready for a reading? We're actually reading members tonight. Tonight is members only. Okay, hit that thumbs up, everybody, and go ahead, hit that thumbs up, and go ahead and hit that member button, hit that join button if you want a reading tonight, a personal reading, because it's members night. What time is it? 7:30. Okay. So since we don't have that many members tonight, we're probably gonna sign off at 8. Okay. So I'm sorry I was late, y'all. I literally was lost in the sauce. I had no idea what day it was, which Friday it was. Okay. Do you have a question, Divine Loves, that you wanted answered? I done got hungry again. Why am I've eaten twice today. Well, I did have a kid's meal on one and then a cup of soup on the other. So I ain't had no real calories. So that's probably why. All right. So, uh, girl, I know what you mean. And I am happy for you because of that. Because I don't have mine. Because I let myself get in a relationship that absolutely wrecked my womb. So that's what I be trying to tell. I be trying to tell folks, men and women, you have to be in relationships that's healthy mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Because it's not, you will be unhealthy physically. And it tends to show up. I've said this before. I am not a doctor. Let me get the disclaimer. But I've said this before that typically if you have, as a woman, if you have unresolved father wounds or unresolved relationship wounds with masculines, okay, then that will show up in your breast, your womb, cervix, your female stuff. If you're a male and or a masculine and you have unresolved mother wounds or unresolved relationships with feminines, then that will show up. Sometimes men can get breast cancer as well, but that will likely show up in your prostate or your testicles. Okay. And that's just something the spirit realm told me. You don't have to believe it, but I've seen it with my own eyes and I lived through it. Okay. So this is why getting past father wounds, mother wounds, and being healed from past relationships. Another reason why it's so important. Okay. All the co-America. What does that mean, co-America? But kudos to you on being a teacher. You're a brave soul. Divine Loves, let me see if I'm getting all my comments, because sometimes this thing be doing super filtering. I was trying to see if Divine Loves had a specific question. Okay, fire up the comments, you guys. Fire up the comments. They keep trying to sell me. This way I'm like, you go on Amazon, you look at something one time, and every other day they'll come back and try to sell it to you. Okay. All right, you guys, let's boo 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 boo. Somebody talk to me. I feel lonely. I feel lonely. Oh, so lonely. Thank you, Shantae. That song came to my mind. Why am I so hyper tonight? I need to holler at that boy. That boy he better not come over here tomorrow. He gonna get himself in trouble. I might need to try to put that table together by myself. Yeah. She's deceased now. Well, I had a friend who had unresolved mother wounds, and her mom passed away. And the last time I talked to her, it was really taking her down through there, honey. She just up and ghosted me. I think I might have hurt her feelings inadvertently. I wasn't trying to. I would have loved to have talked it out with her, but yeah, she was really struggling with that. And it would have been nice to see her get past that. All right, guys. Hello. Hello? Divine Loves, are you there? Something happened? Okay. Well, let's just keep firing up the comments. See if we can get other people to come in. Okay. Let's see if we can get other people to come in here. Yeah. Are the questions to be only spiritual? I mean, they can be pretty much about anything that you want an answer on. I mean, we'll see what comes up. I just got done doing a love reading, and I also just got done doing a work reading, career, job. So, CD, not doing one card pulls tonight. The format changed when it comes to members night. I was going to do it another way, but because I use my phone instead of my laptop, I still have to keep the lives public for now. I just don't like using the laptop to do streaming because you appreciate it, Najala. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, there's just such a lag and the video quality is poorer and all of that. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, CD, I'm just doing something different now. But yeah, I was in here watching Snapped. Oh, you want a love reading? Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I was in here watching Snapped. And what you doing? Hey, is that Delaney just came in? What happened? I thought I saw her somewhere. Oh, there she is. Hey, Delaney, how you doing? Girl. Thank you, Najala. Girl, I didn't either. I promise you I didn't. Hold on, Divine Loves. Hey, Roberto. I'm going to answer that question. Let's get you dyed your hair what color? I didn't know I was going live either, honey. I was posting shorts or uploading shorts, and I just happened to see a notification for a comment from Erica asking, where are you? And I was like, where am I? Where the hell am I supposed to be? And, oh, I bet dark purple is cute. Okay. I bet that's super cute. Yeah, I bet that's real pretty. But I looked up, I was like, well, let me look at the calendar. Okay. And I looked at the calendar. I was like, it's the first Friday. Like, what the hell have I been? How did I not know? Does this look darker to y'all? What happened? Why did it go dark all of a sudden? I don't know what I told y'all. My thing been glitching. Like everything's been glitching around me. Everything. I run the microwave, the lights go out. I just when I tried to turn on the ceiling fan, the light came on. It just my vibrations is vibrating. it's when I say y'all have no idea what's going on around here. I don't. I'm just. Oh my God. It's. We got the sword and the rose in reverse starting out, divine love. Miss y'all know I'm not in Texas. I'm in Alabama, baby. It's been something else. Y'all, when I say y'all would not believe the stuff that's been going on with me. Okay. I wake up in the middle of the night and it's just the strangeness. Goodness gracious. Gee whiz. Man, your love life is stuck. Release. Why are the good people so far away? Girl, let me tell you something. Based on the way things been going, I am everywhere. Trust me. I am not far from you. Eleanor. Okay, let me see if I can get something from these cards, divine loves, because we are stuck. Let me see if I can light this again. See if I can clear something up here. Because we are stuck. But you know what song just came to mind? That Keisha Cole song, Love. And I ain't going to try to sing it because I don't know what key she be in, but I ain't never been able to hit it. I sound like a hit dog. Like a hit dog. You know how when you hit a dog, they go, oh. Why am I so hyper? It's like I see fire but no smoke. I don't know what's going on, divine love. I got fired. Like this thing literally has embers, but it's not smoking. There you go. Finally. Let's try again. Let me see, maybe I can get something from these cards. Put these over here. Hey, Aileen. No, your name is not in green. So I think you may be able to still join. Membership is only $9.99 a month because we're doing a different thing now. We're doing something new. And if you got here late, you guys hit that like and subscribe. But if you got here late, I was telling you, if you are grandfathered in at the old prices, you'll need to email me now to let me know when you want to book a reading so I can send you a private link for a certain amount, okay? For the original amount, because the prices have gone up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I was like, what is this I'm looking at? I couldn't peg it. I couldn't pin it. Couldn't do nothing. Y'all talk to me. Talk to me. But yeah, that song, Love, never knew what I was missing, but I knew once we start kissing, I found love. Mm. You lift a lot of people's sadness and their you lift their you give them hope and the possibilities of love when you come around, but they don't know how to perceive it, right? Because you're very beautiful. This is the beauty card. You have a certain charm and grace about you, and you're very kind-hearted, right? So you seem like a mystery, but you're not. Very open book here. You don't have any obscurities. And you're not really great at setting boundaries around your energy either. But you lift a lot of people's grief. You make it seem like they have a second chance at life, but they're not doing the work themselves. Okay? They're not even clear about what they want out of life. So what's happening is there's a lot of false hope when you come around, because people who don't want to work on themselves, they look for beings like you to save them. And that's not what you really show up in their life for. You don't show up to save them. You show them how they can leave things behind, but they don't even know how to do that, right? They think they want to start over, but they won't give themselves closure from whatever got them to the point they're in. Is this making sense so far? Yeah. So you're definitely getting clarity here because you've been honest about who you are, you know. But they're in a lot of confusion. This is this is so funny because clarity came out for you and confusion came out from them. So there's just so many people who really are confused about the nature of your presence in their life. Okay. And you make a lot of them insecure as well. Um not intentionally, yeah. So that causes conflict because they understand inherently that they're incompatible with you, right? But they're always waiting for a moment. They do you see you as someone that they can start a family with, right? Somebody who, they want that energy of, ooh, you lucky you done got away with not being impregnated over and over and over all these years, because yeah. You're the kind of person that they would come back to again and again and again to try to knock up so that you would be devoted to them and they would always have access to you. But you have really kept that line. You have told that line very well. Because if you didn't, honey, they'd have found a way to keep you fertile, make you fertile, keep you fertile, use that fertility, much longing and craving here. There are a lot of people who crave you, but they don't know what to do with you. Okay. Um, there's been somebody, not somebody. This is so many people here. Yeah. There's been a lot of craving, a lot of hoping, that one day one day you would give them a chance, but you ain't thinking about them. You just on living your life, enjoying yourself, because you don't want the same things they want. They want marriage and commitment, right? But you ain't trying to go there. You don't mind commitment, but you certainly don't want marriage, especially not with these kind of people. None of them were your soulmate. And you knew that. I think you've given chances to people, you know, doing charity work. But yeah, child. You guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, okay? Share the live as well. Share the channel. Yeah, Shantae doing charity work. Look, now these cars trying to exit. I'm trying to see about anybody new. Yeah, so what happens is they see you as very beautiful at first. And then when they realize they don't have a chance, you turn into some, look, this is the sexual chemistry in reverse. You turn into, you literally turn them off at that point. So that's when they start acting up. Because y'all know a lot of men who are not evolved and have not tapped into their divine feminine, they just really can't handle rejection. And things get really turned off. They get turned off really quick when you don't open up the way they want you to. Yeah, you know you don't want them. So the idea, what I'm hearing from your spirit team is seeing here, is just to chill. Keep building, keep biding your time. You know, keep tapping into, yeah, that's what I just said. Time is of the essence. This is in reverse. So keep biding your time, keep chilling, keep getting to the place where, you know, your light, your feminine essence, your light is just so, it's already overwhelming and blinding, but it's at this, up until this point, it's not been attracting the right ones. So you've got to get it balanced out and upright so that it can start attracting the right ones, because they just don't know what to do with you. They just don't know. So setting those boundaries, really being discerning about, you know, the time, the attention you give. You know, most men, to be honest with you, I look through them and I do it on purpose. Not most. Well, yeah, the ones who, I'm very discerning and I can see who's sizing me up right from the beginning. And when I see that they're sizing me up, they have certain prejudices, or they trying to see how I'm, you know, because I don't exude pick me energy anymore. So when I see them sizing me up, I purposely look through them instead of at them or into them. But the men who are open and who are warm and who actually like women, I make sure to let them know they are seen. Okay. So, yeah. All right. You're very welcome, Najala. Divine Loves, that is your reading, sweetheart. What's your thoughts on that? Okay. So we are at 54 minutes. If we're not going to have any more members to come through, I think Erica, she probably saw I wasn't here and she went on about her evening. I know there's Erica, there's Lauren. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to have to make it up some kind of way. I got to make it up to the members. Because when I say y'all have no idea what be going on around here. Woo, y'all pray for me, right? Pray for me, because I really want this table put together, you know, and there's something else he's supposed to hang on the wall for me and stuff like that. And I really, really want all that done, but I'm having thoughts and feelings, right? And then on top of that, like men who work be doing stuff with their hands, like, whew, it give you thoughts, don't it? And feelings, don't it? Why am I like this? Um, okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. No problem, Daphne. It's okay, love. I didn't even. Did you just pop in? Did I say hello to you earlier? Yeah, I did. You just been quiet, girl. I'm thinking about that boy. I can't think straight. Yeah. My bad, girl. It's okay, Daphne. It's all right. Y'all fire up the comments. Let's see what we got going tonight. Let's see what we got going. What we got going. Y'all want to chit chat? Y'all want to talk for another couple minutes? Or y'all want to go and sign off? What we need, what we want, what we doing tonight. This thing dark. I can't have see nothing. Can't have see nothing. Nothing plus nothing means nothing. You gotta have something if you want to be with me. Y'all know that song? Divine Love, How to Get Over the Hurt. You asked me another question earlier, didn't you? Somebody asked me a question earlier and I never answered it. My bad. How to get over the hurt. Are we talking about hurt from relationships? Um, okay, you said please talk a little bit, Roberto. How do you get over hurt from relationships? You stop fighting the hurt. Um, the main thing is you have to trust that, especially if it wasn't a good relationship, right? In regards to masculines who like to hurt women, how do you get over the hurt? Okay, so if they like to hurt women, then that means it wasn't a good relationship. So let's start with that. What are we hurting over, right? Because we're not mourning the loss of something good, right? We're mourning the loss of the physical connection, right? We're mourning the loss of the energy and the time that we put into hoping something would be different, into trying to make something work, right? We're mourning the loss of the investment that we made, okay? So if we're not mourning anything good, then that means it wasn't good for us. So that means that we were trapped in a trauma loop, okay? We were trapped in a trauma loop. Everything about what we were dealing with was not coming from a healthy place in the first place. So we recognize, thank God, that this is over. You start there. Thank God that it's over, or whoever you thank. Just be thankful, be grateful that it's over. However it ended, be grateful. Okay, whether you ended it or whether they ended it, or some kind of way the universe intervened and sent them off into Timbuktu and you're over here where you are. Be thankful, because when you were, Najala, you can hit the book of reading link in the description box. Okay, so when you were in this unhealthy relationship, you were binding your nervous system in a way that was unhealthy, but the nervous system doesn't know. The nervous system attaches bonds based on experiences, emotions, okay, vibrations, frequencies, thought processes. And any and everything that we experience attaches to our nervous system. and it finds its way into the body, into the brain, into, your areas, your members, your parts. Okay. And so when you break up with someone, you are going to feel that. You think it's just sadness, but that's your body like, oh no, I was getting this dopamine hit, this oxytocin hit. I was getting this anger hit. I was getting my emotions hit. It's like a drug. So you're just going through withdrawal because you're not getting those hits anymore. You're not able to take a toke of the toxicity or the usury or the lies or the cheating or the, you know what I mean? The back and forth and the games. And that's all it is. Your nervous system trying to reach out and find a way to say, hey, how do I get this toke? How do I get this drag? How do I get this draw? How do I get this hit? And it hurts. From what I understand, people who actually go through withdrawals, they feel a lot of physical pain. An extreme amount of physical pain. Okay? So, it is that you're feeling. So, that's why I always say, before you break up with someone, if somebody breaks up with you suddenly, very good. It's the same energy actually. Because somebody's intention to hurt doesn't matter if they were close to you or not. If you internalize that, what they're projecting, if you internalize it, it's going to be the same kind of hurt, to be honest. Your nervous system goes off emotions. It doesn't necessarily recognize the relationship. It recognizes the incidents, the experiences. Okay? So it's going to be the same kind of hurt. All right? So when it's over, thank God, be happy. And whatever you're feeling, just know it's withdrawal symptoms. It will go away if you stay away. Okay? If you get to a place where you recognize and really tap into love of self, get that confidence that probably 90% of what happened didn't have nothing to do with you, if not 100. I don't agree with that whole, oh, you should have seen the red flags, or that's just like telling somebody what they were wearing caused them to be assaulted. Okay. No, people put on masks, or people who have the intent to hurt and harm. If they find somebody that they can hurt and harm and think they can get away with it, they will do it. You understand? So I don't agree with that whole, oh, you seen the red flags. Everybody see red flags. Everybody's a walking red flag. Like, how do you... And then on top of that, if you're used to trauma or you're used to drama, right? Even if something cray happens, let's say you're on a first date with somebody, or you meet somebody for the first time, it may not even be a date, and something cray happens, right? And at that point in time, you don't draw the line. You don't say, this isn't mine, or I'm not dealing with this, or I can do better, or I deserve better. If you're not having these kind of dialogues with yourself, if you're not saying, oh, that's not for me, and you go on, like literally go on, then that's when the whatever attachment is made is going to, whatever experiences happens from that point, the attachment is made. You do not have to have sexual relations with someone to establish a soul tie. Those are established emotionally. Okay? Energetically. So, I think Roberto had a question. Roberto, did you have a question? You just said talk a little bit. Self-love is the best medicine for everything. I tell you, Shantae, I say it and I say it and I say it. As a matter of fact, there's a short. Is there a short that came out or one that's coming out that says the same thing from one of my previous videos? Okay. And I've said it in another one a while back, and I say it on a regular basis. You can't solve now problem. You can manage it, but you can't completely solve one single problem without self-love. Okay? Okay, wonderful, Najala. You have a great night as well. Thank you for coming through. But yeah, you can't solve one single problem without self-love. You can manage them, maybe. You can get by. But as far as solving, I don't know how that works. IDK. Yeah, IDK. Okay. All right. Let's fire up the comments. Roberto, did you have a question? Anybody else got a question? If not, we're going to sign off. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry I got here late. But y'all know I love you. You know I do. You know I love you. Roberto, you say you just hanging out. I appreciate that. I want all my masculines in the room. Fire up the comments. I think Ernest was here earlier. Michael was here. If you're a divine masculine, if you're a masculine in the room, fire up the comments for me. If you identify as male or a mask or man, or how do I say it? He, him. Is that how I say it? I be getting lost sometimes. But give me some fire emojis in the comments. I just want to give y'all a little love. All right? Because the guys who come in here, they just so supportive, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, Roberto. I love the fiery hearts. We rocking out. We rock on. All right. So the others must have left, or they're just silently hanging in the background. And that's okay. That's cool. All right, you guys. So I think that's pretty much everything that I have for tonight. I'll be back Sunday. I'll be on time this time. Sunday, 6 p.m. Central. You can book personal readings, link in the description, all the things, share the lives, hit the like on the way out if you haven't already. Go ahead and watch all the shorts that have been posting, like those, catch up on old videos. Like, I'm here and things are going, they're going. So we're going to go with it. We're just rolling with stuff right now. I worked on getting one of those treatments that I wrote, film treatments that I wrote. I worked on getting that one of them fully ready. So it is ready to go. And I have 2 more that I have to get. Because there's a certain format you have to put them in. You can't just put a story down and just be like, here, take this. There's a very strict format that they want you to follow. So I got 1 done. I'll get the other 2 done this weekend. So I'm excited about that. Hey, if y'all know anybody in the film industry who is looking for ideas for TV and streaming and or movies, tell them to holler at your girl, because I've been on the road. I've been on a roll. And I'm loving every minute of it. Every time I tap into a new gift, I'd be so excited. I didn't even know I could paint until a year ago. Like canvas. Yeah, thank you, Daphne, for the fire. I didn't even know I could paint till a year ago. I always wanted to. But, honey, when I did that first painting, I was like, who is this? doing this? I was so like, I be beside myself. I really do. Like, I just be like, how did this happen? How did I get all this? It's really exciting. It's humbling, of course, but very exciting to be able to just create things out of thin air. Because y'all know I've been a poet for many years. I write books. Um, yeah, short stories. I've done that, all of that since I was middle school. Yeah, like sixth grade, I think. But to be able to discover all these other creative talents, like I can sew by hand. I can sew pretty much anything by hand. I have a sewing machine that the ex boyfriend he bought for me, and I think I got on it maybe once or twice. And it was like driving me berserk, you know. So, but yeah, I got a little few gifts and talents. I can draw a taint. It's just sketch. It's just exciting to like, yeah, be able to do little things like that. Keeps me sane. Do you guys tap into your creativity? Divine loves, you want to know what is a divine masculine? A divine masculine, first of all, is someone who has decided that he wants to be the best he can be. He works toward self actualization through high self esteem without arrogance, right? He knows how to find that balance between knowing who he is and treating other people with respect and kindness, right? He understands self love through a lens of not performance, not doing, but being, okay? Being who he knows he is. He is someone who has done the work. We're talking about shadow work, understanding his weaknesses, and either integrating those in a way that they don't hurt other people, or he works to make those weaknesses better. The other thing is he is a visionary. He has a vision for his life, and he does not let anything or anyone interfere with that vision. Okay. He also sees leadership as it's a partnership. Okay. He sees it as him needing to participate, not lord over people. He doesn't feel like he needs to make anyone do anything. Power doesn't go to his head. He doesn't take the people in his care who seek him for leadership, or who appoint him for leadership. He doesn't take them for granted. He walks alongside them. He goes into battle with them. He rolls up his sleeves and helps serve. Okay. Hey, Diana. Um, he is a servant leader. Okay. Um, he is also someone who is very resourceful. He does not look for other people to make sure that he's fed, that he's housed, that he's clothed. Um, he will do things righteously to make sure that that happens for himself. Okay. He also, Daphne, you said not like you used to. I'm not sure which comment that goes to. Um, but he also, in his resourcefulness, is looking toward the future. He's not someone who thinks about only the right now. He does want to build, right? And he's also a person who does not want to mule his woman. He doesn't want her working hard, right? While he's building, he's okay with her bringing him lemonade and sweet tea and cold water and cheering him on while he builds. But he is not going to put any heavy labor or burden on her back. He wants to see her in her softness. He wants to see her in her in her beauty. He wants her beauty to last. He wants her health to be great. And he knows that putting undue burden and hard work on her will deplete that. Okay. He got with her because she is beautiful. He got with her because she is soft, but at the same time strong. And he's not trying to break her or break that. He also likes to educate himself, right? He doesn't necessarily have to go to school or have a degree, but he knows how to do things. He knows how to um, gain knowledge and apply it in a way that makes his life work and the lives of those around him. Okay. Um, and he is someone that if he doesn't have answers, he will seek answers. Okay. He doesn't rely on other people to understand what needs to happen to make things go. He will search out answers and he will fix problems. He is a problem solver. Okay. He does not create them. He does not cause them. He solves them. Okay. Um, let's see. He also, if he takes a woman, he seeks to make her happy in the bedroom. It's not all about him. He knows he's going to be satisfied. He's going to get what he wants if he pleases her. And he makes love making with her about the two of them. Not just about him, not just about her. He knows how to include himself in that without, he's not going to leave himself out of the equation. Oh, okay. You said tap into the creativity. I get you. But he's not going to leave himself out of the equation. But he's going to make sure that she is very well satisfied. So, that's part of what satisfies him. Okay. Yes, Shantae, it is very, very, very sexy. Okay. So let's see. He does know how to manage relationships well, right? He has good friends. He does not support his friends in wrongdoing. Okay. He will call them out on that. And he seeks to be accountable. Okay. He wants his relationships to be righteous. So if he gets called out for something that is unrighteous, he accepts the accountability for that. And he seeks to, again, solve that problem. He will fix whatever he broke. Okay. I know this is a long list, but this is a divine masculine y'all are asking me about. This is not just a male. This is not just a guy. This is not just a dude. Okay. Not even just a man. Okay. This is a divine masculine. This is somebody who just really, he has figured out who he is and he's going for it, but he wants it righteously. Okay. And he wants it in a very, very beautiful way. Okay. Let's see. He is clean also. Yeah. He things don't have to be perfectly clean for him, but he likes cleanliness. He takes good care of himself. He cares about his health, and he doesn't put the responsibility of his health onto other people. Right. He knows how to be there in a crisis. He's not going to leave his woman or his family, other people hanging if there's a crisis. Even if there's nothing he can do about it, he will make his presence known. He will let it be known that he loves the people in that moment. And until they get to a place where they know that they're safe. Okay. People don't feel unsafe around him. He is a real protector. Males, guys, dudes, they protect territory. Divine masculines protect people. They protect hearts. Okay. They protect homes, not territory. All right. Let's see. Um, that's all I can think of right now. They're good fathers, obviously. If they become fathers, they are also very honest about what they want. Yeah, there is a difference. They're also very honest about what they want. They're not going to tell you they want a relationship if they don't want one. All divine masculines, honey, they don't all want to be married. Right? They will, some of them, they will date women. They'll let them know, I don't want anything serious. And if they see her feelings is getting caught up, they're not going to keep playing with her feelings. They will break it off. Okay? They're not going to be acting like they're in a relationship, but at the same time telling her they don't want one. Okay? They know that's what she wants, and they know she's a good woman and she deserves it. They will let her go so she can have that. Okay? So she can find a guy who will give her that. All right? They don't see having a woman or being able to have sex as a scarcity. Okay? They don't play games to get sex, and they don't play games to keep it. All right? Okay. I think that about covers it. That was a lot. So if I missed anything, honey, it ain't much. Okay. So there aren't that many guys who have reached that level where they hit all of those points, but there are some who are actually working toward it. The main thing really is going to be how secure they are in themselves and how much of a vision they have. If they are not insecure and they have a vision, the rest is history. They can make that work, okay? They can build from there. All right. So, because if they have a vision, they're going to make the right connections. They're going to not be around the wrong crowd, the wrong people. They're going to make good decisions, blah, blah, blah. All right. So, that makes sense? All that good? I might need to clip this and make it its own video. So, all right, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I think we did a pretty good amount. We did two collective readings. We did some chitter chatter. We learned a couple things, and we gave a reading. So, Eleanor, how you doing? Okay, so be back Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central. You can book personal readings in the description box, that link if you want to. And just continue to support the channel any way you can through views, likes, comments, supers, donations. All right. Have a good night, Shantae. Tell son we said hey. All right. All right, you guys. So I had a wonderful time. And I will be back Sunday at 6. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. It was wonderful. And until next time, I am Jua, and you have been read. Okay. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.